Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this week's energy forecast for the 29th of September through until the 5th of October 2025. I'm Kerryn from Holistic Essentials, and today we are stepping into and preparing for a brand new month, and one that feels very different to the intensity that we have all just walked through. We have navigated two eclipses, the most transformative being the Pisces Blood Moon lunar eclipse. For many, it has cracked open hidden truth, stirred emotional waters, and set us on a journey of deep healing and change. And that's what eclipses are, aren't they? They are springboards for transformation and awakening. So as we step into October, we will begin to feel a subtle shift. Pluto, the great transformer, which has been in retrograde since May, has been pulling us inward to review, to release, and to, I want to say, it's not navigating, it's like diving deeply into the shadow aspects of ourselves. And many of you have been brave and courageous enough to do that. And Pluto in the first few weeks of October is preparing to station direct. And as its energy turns outward, this will be offering us momentum, a shift in momentum, a shift in our inner. I'm like being shown these spheres, like these balls of energy. And it's like this is going to be creating this shift and this change energetically within us that will be providing us with greater momentum and clarity. So as the fog begins to lift, what once has felt stagnant will begin to move again. And as we are preparing and readying ourselves to let go of what no longer serves us and to walk more freely into our path ahead. You know, it's so amazing. You know, we truly are miraculous because each and every one of us has the opportunity each and every day to change the trajectory of our life. Anytime that we release the past, anytime that we release and let go of resentments or regrets or unbind ourselves from soul contracts and oaths, vows, contracts, and obligations, we are changing ourselves on a cellular level, which means that we are then changing the direction of our life. So each day that we choose a different path, perhaps we choose to honor ourselves more intentionally. Perhaps we speak our truth more authentically. Perhaps we stay true to our healthy boundaries that we've set for ourselves. Perhaps we choose love over fear. Perhaps we choose peace over fear. Perhaps we choose to be less judgmental and more compassionate. Each time that we make one of these choices for ourselves, we change the direction of our life path. So October carries the spark of motivation, which it will be ignited by the upcoming Aries super full moon. So this fiery full moon lights up our desire to act. It ignites our inner passion. It ignites our motivation to support us in moving forward. And I'll discuss more about that closer to that super full moon. But it will be presided over by Eris, the goddess of discord. And she will be reminding us to honor our boundaries and to speak our truth even when it does ruffle feathers. She will be urging us not to shrink, but to stand strong in what we need, in who we want to be, in who we choose to be, in our choices, and how we choose to live our lives. And we'll also be having Mars aligning with Mercury. So this will be bringing a surge of mental clarity and action. So expect to feel the nudge to complete those creative ideas, those projects that you've got started, to tackle your to-do list, and to finally move on things that have lingered. Perhaps you've been procrastinating, you've been putting things off for later. October also brings sprinkles of magic. The sun aligns with Arcturus, a star of high frequency, wisdom and abundance, opening channels for inspiration and guidance. And as we move towards the end of the month, so we'll be, heading into Charmaine or Halloween, wherever you are in the world, however you do or don't celebrate it. But it will be this rising of, we'll have Samhain, rising of Pleiades, and then there's this veil between the world thins, offering us deeper connection to spirit and the unseen realms. So there is this beautiful energy that is around for the month of October. Let's see what else is on offer for us as we move into a new month this week. What else do we need to know about the energies for the week ahead? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Order of Melchizedek. I love this. And in Ascension Reiki, which I'm a Reiki master teacher of, we work with the Order of Melchizedek. Embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. I feel like this is such a beautiful opening and segue into the energies of the upcoming month of October. Where are you being guided and called to connect more deeply into your spiritual practices? Is there a angelic realm, an angelic order? Perhaps there's the light rays, the violet rays. Where are you being called to expand your spiritual knowledge and wisdom? Perhaps you are being called to a healing modality that aligns to the angelic realm, that allows you to more intentionally connect and work with these incredible beings of light frequency that strive to support mankind, even when we're not listening, even when we close ourselves off, even when we believe that we are only this, mortal being that we see in the mirror every day. Whereas the truth is actually so much more than that. You are so much more than that. And when we connect and work with the angelic realm and the frequencies on offer and available to us, then we can expand our consciousness. We can raise our level of consciousness. We can raise our vibration. We can begin to create and become the master weavers of the tapestry of life, how we choose and want to see it here on earth, not how it's presented to us through mainstream. Oh, can we shift and move beyond the 3D reality? That is the invitation. Our hearts. Chamber of forgiveness. Oh, my Lord. And our heart is all about forgiveness, being able to forgive ourselves, being able to forgive others. This is just so beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And the frequency of this card is absolutely beautiful. And if we combine that with the presence of the Order of Melchizedek, right? I can feel these incredible frequencies that are coming in for us to work with on the week ahead, for the week ahead. What else do you want to say about that? I feel like I've talked about this so much. And what they're saying to me is like, you know, we need to continue to hear the messaging over and over again in order for it to finally drop in, for it to anchor into our consciousness, our subconscious. And it's like freedom is forgiveness. It's freeing yourself from the karmic wheel, from the karmic lessons and ties. Where can you soften this week? Where can you soften this week to allow yourself to be open to receive your own forgiveness? Because if we cannot forgive ourselves, then we don't have the capacity to forgive others. If we don't love ourselves, we don't have that full capacity to love others. So there's an invitation for you to shine the light of your compassion and non-judgment and acceptance on yourself, to let yourself off the hook, because in the eyes of the divine there is nothing to forgive. You are perfect. Every choice, every decision that you've ever made in your life is perfect. Everything is perfect. We are the only ones that judge that, and those judgments have only come from the patriarchal institutions to keep us small, to keep us separate, to keep us believing the lie that we are bad, inherently bad, that we are sinful, that we're not good, right? It's bullshit. I call bullshit on it all, and it's time for you to do the same, because you are worthy and deserving of your own forgiveness. Recognize that, you know, what did you learn from that situation? What would you do differently next time should that same situation arise? There are, again, this comes back to, you get to make the choice every day to choose the life that you want to live. And that can be one of expansion, joy, freedom, magic, miracles, being a co-creator with the universe. Or it can be one where you are continuously on repeat with the self-punishment that we all have done and do. All right, who is the goddess to support us in the week ahead from my Divine Goddess Oracle card deck? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Goddess Venus, yes. The Enchantress of Love and Beauty invites you to embrace love and beauty in all forms. Her radiant grace inspires you to seek the beauty in all things, to nurture love within yourself and around you. I think that this is also beautifully aligned, right? I think it's beautifully aligned. Look at those colors. Aren't they magnificent? I love them. But it's the frequency of the colors that is really drawing my attention. And so there is this invitation for you to, again, this softening. It's, can you allow yourself to imagine yourself through the eyes of the divine? The goddess Venus, she's like, you have walked through fire. You have walked this path. You have walked through the darkness. You have walked through the suffering. You've walked the path of suffering and pain, of self-judgment, of self-criticism, of self-punishment. And she's wanting to, she's literally holding, I'm seeing her. So I'm seeing her in a vision of, she's holding up a mirror to you, and she is reflecting to you the beauty that she sees within you, the beauty of your heart, the beauty of your infinite soul, the beauty of, it's like, she's like, if you were to gaze upon the night sky and see the most beautiful radiant star, that would be what you look like. That would be you. And the cosmos is made up of millions upon millions of stars and planets. And we are a part of that. We are connected to that. You are connected to that. So she's wanting you to gaze upon yourself, look at yourself in the eyes every morning in your mirror, and repeat the affirmations of I see you, I hear you. I see you, I hear you. I see you, I see your brilliance. I see your beauty. I see your compassionate heart. I see your worth. I see your value. I see you. I see you. I see you. So powerful. So my loves, October feels so much lighter than September, but it still asks us to integrate what has shifted through the eclipse season. Some of us will be forging ahead with new beginnings. Others may feel time to rest and recover. Honor wherever you are at, for at the heart of October's energy lies one gift, and that is peace. A return to inner calm, to balance and presence. I hope these messages serve you well. Thank you for tuning into this week's forecast. If this has resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share so some other beautiful soul can receive this guidance. Sending you love and blessings as we walk into this new month together. Namaste, blessed be, bye.